Oh, hi. I'm Hannah, by the way.
Dylan.
It's really nice to meet you. It's really nice to sit down and talk to you. I have been specifically wanting to grab an interview, actually, like for a while. Um, you were playing back in 2022. Back when I started getting really into Apex.
Mhm.
Just before I started the journalism side of Apex as well. And I have always had a gut feeling that you'd be a good story. Like you have a good story to tell. Like I just in my gut, I'm like, I want to chat to this guy.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of start at the beginning a little bit. I want to know a little bit more about like you, about how you got into Apex, kind of your journey to where you are now.
So initially, I was never into like FPS games outside of some like browser games and some other like smaller titles like Combat Arms or like Nexon games. But I first found out about Apex from a friend I have that who played Garry's mod with me, like
Nice.
all day, every day.
Classic.
So before Apex, I had about 6k hours on Garry's mod, and then my friend was like, "Oh, me and another mate is gonna play this game, and it's a 3-man, so we want you to come along." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll try it out. It's gonna be about 5 years to download it because Australian internet." So I tried it out, and after a day, I uninstalled it because I didn't like it.
Nice.
And then about a month or so later, like halfway through the preseason, the season 1, I saw it, like trailers for it again, and I was like, I'll try it again, why not?
Yeah.
And then it's just been my main game ever since.
Nice. So how did you kind of take that initial stumbly kind of entrance into Apex into like a pro career? I mean, you're a signed player. You're out here at a playoff. You're in LA.
I don't know how it happened. Season 1 and 2, I stuck to my like Garry's my friend group.
Yeah.
Like they'd play every now and then, but it was more me solo queuing.
Yeah.
And then I met a guy through solo queue pubs who thought I was good, and then we just duo queued in trios all day for like several weeks, and he introduced me to another friend group, which was the EXO group. And then through the EXO group, I fielded scrims, played ranked with them all day, like off drop at 3 a.m. And I got introduced to like the other EXO group, which was like Zero, Sharky, MT.
Yeah.
And then from there, I just kept working my way up. And then
Awesome. I mean, you've slowly kind of grown through the Aussies that are in the scene. The Aussies are doing well.
Yeah.
Including you at the moment. It's been a decent start. You can't deny that.
Yeah, I mean, I owe everything to like Zero, MT, Sharky, and like just the Aussies in general.
Yeah.
Because without them, I definitely wouldn't be here.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you have a whole, story as well that not everyone in Apex has of, having that step back, that little reassess, and, coming back clearly fresher, ready to go in the right mindset. So what was that process like for you? Because I know that, there are plenty of people within Apex who will probably be able to relate to a lot of those things, and will probably also be able to really draw from your experience to help themselves. So I'd really, really love to know more.
Are we talking about when I stepped back after Sweden or Split 2?
After Split 2.
Because
so the more recent one.
Yeah.
But we can do both as well.
I mean, it's both the same story.
Yeah.
I was like mentally rock bottom, don't want to be there. I was just not having a good time playing the game.
Yeah.
And to everyone around me, I was just like not a good person to be around. And even now, I'm still working on that with like the meds therapy, whatever. I don't know. Both times, it wasn't more like I'm asking to like get back in. It's that someone would like reach out and offer a helping hand, saying, "Hey, we need a third. Would you like to like play with us for a bit and just see where it goes?"
Yeah.
So after Sweden, when I quit, then it was me, MT Jaro.
Yeah.
and then I got dropped for PRYCYY, and they played. And then after that, into Split 1, Reki and Fussy asked me if I wanted to play for them under Boogie Borders.
Yeah.
And then that all happened. I showed improvement mentally, and MT picked me back up and gave me another chance, which led to me joining Moist and doing all that. And then come Split 2, I spiraled again, and then it came down to Shady and Wei offering me a position on Divine.
Yeah.
And then Shady didn't work out.
Yeah.
Stuff happens. Got Sharky, and now we're here.
It evolves. It keeps going.
Yep.
I mean, like, I'm with you on, like, therapy and meds, man. They they are magic. I'm very much in the same boat, and I think, many people are, and it's always nice to be able to look at other people within the scene and within the community and know that it's never just you. Like, everyone goes through the spirals and the dips, and, it's really good knowing that a big part of it is, there's people reaching back out and, like, coming, like, bringing you back into the circle, because it's great having you back here. I mean, going over, like, the past few days, like, you guys have made a pretty decent start, as an understatement, to your time here in LA. How has it been for you guys in terms of preparing? Obviously, Versus Pro has taken you under their wing. How has the organization kind of helped get you here, get you in the right shape, and how has that experience been, really?
It's been great. We got to boot camp at the FlyQuest facility, thanks to our team manager and Virtus Pro.
Yeah.
They flew us out a week early so we can get over the jet lag and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Practice in general has been a bit shaky because it's not realistic and people mess about. So it's better doing it in America, where we're waking up early in the morning and playing, and then we can have the rest of the day to ourselves, rather than in Australia at 1 in the morning on 300 ping. So
yeah. What is it with Australia then on the internet, man?
Just having to do international scrims every LAN event from Australia, I don't want to do it anymore. It's very painful.
What about time zones as well? I don't know that.
Yeah, I start at 12 a.m. My teammates start at 1 a.m. And depending on how well we do, if we get into block 2, then we're scrimming until 6 in the morning.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, did you guys really need to get over jet lag? Because by the sounds of it, you guys were, like, nocturnal anyway, so...
I mean, it was different seeing the sun. That's the only difference, really.
Yeah. That's crazy. I mean, the dedication is obviously there to stay up, like, all through the entire night, just even the scrims. Looking kind of, towards the end of this LAN, not even towards the end of this LAN, but beyond that, how are you guys taking your experiences here forward to the next split and everything that is to come? There's 2 more fantastic LANs that are going to happen this year, and I'm betting everything that you're going to want to be there as well, right? We all do. So how are you kind of drawing that forward to the rest of the year?
After every LAN event, it seems that the teams that go to LAN and bring back the LAN experience always do better than they initially did. So, I mean, it's just like seeing how far we can go at this LAN, and then after it's all said and done, going back, taking what we learned and just applying it to our region.
So what is it like competing, like, at a LAN, like, with the international kind of, all the teams compared to in your region? Because APAC South is definitely, it's on the up, that's for sure. Like, I think everyone agrees right now the APAC regions are both, like, exploding in terms of what they're capable of. So how does that compare as well? Because it feels like with, like, EMEA and NA, it feels like they're just kind of the same, like, each split, that they've like settled. Whereas APAC, they're on a mad one still. Like, there's still so much happening. So what are the differences in the experience?
I'm not too sure. I mean, APAC South, it seems every split always has a void to fill. Because first we had DZ leave, and then we had Moist leave, and now there's rumors for other teams, but I mean, just every time, every split, there's always, like, new faces to play against, and that brings, new problems to try to solve, whether that be getting game turbo into, or just figuring out like what everyone's doing. So I mean, it just changes the way that you play and how you apply yourself to the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think almost you can like see the adaptability of the APAC regions, especially APAC South, in a way that you can't necessarily see in some of the other regions. I feel like that is possibly a benefit to you guys because you guys are faced with new stuff constantly. Like you take some of the NA teams and like NA haven't been doing as well this tournament as a region as people expected, I'd say, like from what I've heard people talking about, you know. They perhaps don't have the same experience constantly having to adapt to new teams, new methods. Like I don't know if you've seen the clips of Naughty on C9.
Yeah.
Absolutely raging at Lifeline so far this tournament. Like losing it. Do you feel like you guys have, you know, a bit more of an ability to quickly adapt to something that's new and might be a bit infuriating, but you know, you can push past maybe?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
There's some teams that are running like weird comps, but it's like for the most part it's your standard everyone following the meta and just like playing their own game. And
yeah, I feel like Aurora just being a bit special.
I mean, Aurora they're just playing on like creative mode.
Yeah.
On Storm Point, one of them's carring all the way to Coastal Camp, whilst the others are still at Bean and just getting red armors before they even take their first fight. So it's like it's just difficult to fight against them anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of chaotic.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, but aside from the chaos of whatever the hell is going on with Aurora, you guys feel pretty comfortable kind of coming through here and getting things done in LA, getting to a good place.
Yeah.
I can tell. To be fair, like you're relaxed, you're chill, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's my first split and land IGLing.
Yeah.
So whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. I mean, how's that switch been then to
hard?
Is that, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even need to finish the question. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, how do you even start that process?
For the past like 3 years, I've been under MT and Zero, and
Zero's one hell of an IGL as well.
I mean, he's just the best IGL there is.
Yeah,
he's like the golden example of what every IGL should try to strive to be. So being able to play under him and being able to play under MT and like figure out how they think about the game like helps me out.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said how. Sorry.
Oh no.
Okay. But yeah, just being able to like think how they think and apply to like different situations, like on rotates or zone knowledge, stuff like that. It's just like a lot easier to do when you have some of these people around you constantly. So I think I have an advantage over newer IGLs in that way. Yeah, I mean, at the minute I'm just like relaxed because it's my first time doing this.
Yeah.
So whilst I want to make finals and do well, I can't like, you know, bash myself about it if I don't do well.
Absolutely. You've got this as like a really good starting point, I think, for your LAN experience as an IGL. I mean, like I said, there's 2 more to come this year.
Yeah.
There's no rush. You guys can get a trophy like 2 more times this year. It's all fine. Like, no stress. All right, that's awesome. It's really nice to hear like a lot more about you, and I think you and like your team do deserve like to have that hype and that attention, and you know, I think people are invested in seeing you guys do well. So thank you a lot for sitting down and chatting. It's been really great.
That's all good. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, no worries. And yeah, good luck. Thank you.